Hey guys, Tree here. I'm just kind of here and yeah, enjoying myself or trying to. Now, I think I figured it out. Party formation. Cecil goes here, and Edward goes there. Now, we've got 3 in the back, and 1 in the front. It's a little complicated. I must admit, they should have done a better job of explaining this on the PC version. It doesn't seem to be very well to intuit. Now, Lydia's the highest level at this point, next to Cecil. Now, like I said, I will be doing a post-game one of this once this is over. But for now, let me just get out my... The next place is the Mount Hobbs. Now you have gargoyles, which are weak to holy. Cockatrice is weak to wind. Skeletons are weak to fire and holy. By the way, they resist ice, thunder, and dark. Skeletons resist ice, thunder, and dark, as do spirits, with the addition of earth. Gargoyles resist earth and dark. So Cecil is going to be not very useful against some enemies. Cockatrice wind, spirit holy, bomb ice, grey bomb ice. Also, by the way, spirits absorb fire, as do bombs and grey bombs. Gatling hoggers are not weak but not immune to anything. Also, they all drop gold needles, and the cockatrice drops the summon spell cockatrice. Or at least in the DS version. I don't know about the PC version. So, note that some things will change if you're playing on the PC. I'm kind of going over the console version here, so be excused if I miss a few points. I don't quite know how everything works, so may I be excused for that. But I am trying to explain it to the best of my ability. Just to avoid all the unnecessary fights that are going to be on the way here. Now, we're gonna... Oh, I forgot something. I'll be right back. There's something really important I forgot to pick up, and I will be right back to get that. It's all the way back in, I forgot it. This isn't another one of those arguments. You're gonna find this exactly where Edward fought that thing. So yeah, I have to go back here. Really sorry. Quick detour. I may make this episode a little longer because I detoured a little bit. Something I forgot to grab, and it's by where Edward fought that shaggin. Now I don't remember where that was exactly. Around here somewhere. I need to look around. It might take me a little while. Give me a few moments. Here. Item lore. Now, in order not to spoil anything, you're going to have to give this to while you can give it to Edward, he will give you some arguments. You should save this for someone else who's going to turn up. A few people who are going to turn up later. Because they're going to give you some... Because, let's just say that some characters give you arguments after they leave the party for certain events at certain points. And the point of this is, these arguments, you can't get all of them first time through. So, first time through, you want to pick who to give them to get the best ones. And while Edward will give you some, the ones you're going to get from these other characters are much, much better. So just be aware. You can't get all of them first time round. I mean, it would be great if you could, but you can't. It's not possible. Get the good ones. Now, Mount Hobbs. This is bound hops. This is not a very large area as places go. The first obstacle you're going to face is this ice slope. Now, this is plot relevant. In case you didn't notice, this is going to be plot relevant. Sizzle's very quiet. Lydia has learned fire. So yes, that fire resistance I mentioned was actually important. To become a summoner, just like my mother. Young and Lydia, so young yet so strong of heart. Please forgive us, Lydia, that was very brave of you. You get to see some of the kindest thoughts. Now, there's two different paths you can take. One, left and right. Now, my advice is you take the left one first. Because there's a lot on the left. There's a few items on the left. Yeah, you're gonna want to collect. As well as a save point for this area. Okay, now this is a perfect example of when things get a little annoying here. Swap words. Now this is where it's good that you learned fire. Rose has a little less max MP, but that's fine. That's a thing. Yeah, I know she didn't fully kill all of them. And that's understandable. She's not quite as strong as... Usually I don't use prey, but... Well, it heals everyone's MP slightly and gives them some extra health. The magic is more of... Lydia doesn't cause too many problems during this fight, but you do want to be careful of health. The enemies here are not too tough. Don't worry, you'll beat most of them. Edward gains a level. He's got, I believe that's 118 HP, 3 magic, and 1 speed. Now, since the weekends are coming up for me, I'll be able to upload some more over the weekend. With less, I have to go places during the week, as do most people. Not quite as tense as work, but still. I'm preparing for work. Oh, yeah. Okay, these guys... I still don't know why I keep getting back attacked. I swear, I'm really getting a little sick of getting back attacked right now. Blizzard on everything. And salve a potion. Play. Sorry, I didn't mean to be the... Alright. Really, it's actually a bit weird. I thought she'd do more damage than that. Maybe I'm just confused. I don't know. I don't know why she's not doing that much damage. She should be tougher than this. I don't know why she's not doing that much damage. Tent. Potion. And, gold needle, and I believe there was something else over here. Yes. Some money. Now, we're gonna go and save at that place, because the next area is gonna be something quite nasty. White magic. Cure. I'm just gonna go cure on everybody here. Now. God dang it. Okay, we're gonna fire this skeleton. Use Life's Anthem. Gonna strike at the spirit. Now the reason here is that the spirit, while it is not as affected by dark as some of the other characters, it does get some damage. And that's important. It does take some damage. It doesn't absorb it. Which is what this, they absorb fire. However, on skellies, you want to use fire. Now, partially the reason why I'm going all out is because I'm going to use a tent, so I might as well go all out. We'll help some of these people get some slightly more XP. Okay, that's not nice. It's really annoying, actually. Okay. She's gonna attack. I'm not going to have to do anything this time. Cecil, take out this spirit. Rosie doesn't do much damage, but I'm having her attack anyway because I don't want her to do too much. Now, I'm gonna try to take out this skeleton as quickly as possible. Video is out of the fight here, so we're just gonna wailing on it, trying to finish it as quickly as possible. Even just small hits, eventually it's gonna wail out of health, like so. That took a little while. Sorry. I may not be able to do the boss today. This fight, jeez. This episode might get a little long because of a few things. Alright, gonna use a tent. Now, the other side is the summit. Now, you generally don't worry about wasting too much magic over here. Don't worry. What happens next is not going to cause you too much in the having not a lot of magic is not going to be a major issue. I said it's not going to be a major issue. It still could be a problem, but it's not going to be a major problem. Keep yourself healed. That's my advice. Now, generally you want to, kill these guys one at a time. They're not too strong, so focus on killing them one step at a time. Consider it as it's better than one of them exploding on a softer party member. Now, the next fight, the bigger fight you're gonna face here, is actually going to be a little bit of a problem. That's not too bad, we can heal that. Now, my bigger concern is making sure that everyone stays roughly topped up. So whether it's Lydia or Edward doing healing, you want to make sure everybody is topped up. Like so. You want to make sure everyone's topped up, as there's quite... The next one is going to be more about you want to keep everyone's health topped up rather than everybody being... for frig's sake, skeletons, go away. Not in the mood. Yes, this is the thing, there's a lot of... This area has a, you know, again, don't worry, this will become a lot easier once this is over. Let's just say that this will become a lot easier. Don't worry, the second half of this dungeon becomes a lot easier than the first half. Trust me on this one. Anyone who's played this game knows why, and you will see soon enough if you haven't, why this gets a lot easier. Would you just bet it does decent damage? You know, Edward's actually not too bad here as a fighter. Okay, she's got 21 health, 7 MP, 1 intellect, and 1 spirit. You can see that she's definitely nearing the sort of more offensive mage than defensive, you know, healer. Fortunately, it's still good that she can do both, by the way. It is still good that she can do both. This is the summit. Yeah, the summit is not too high. Now, you want to make sure everybody stays healed after every fight you're going to have in this area. Now, you will get some good items if you complete all these maps. I'm not going to do that. If you want to, be my guest. But this is where things are going to get interesting. This is the next boss, sort of, thing.
What's this? Clad like that? That's a monk of Fabul.
Right. This is Yang. Now he uses his, as it was said, is a monk. Now you can do that. I'm glad it tells you how many rounds of focus you've done. You can't go beyond 3. According to, I don't think. I think that's the limit. You go up to 3. And then you can strike. That has its uses. You get tent. However, so no foe. Yeah, but this is gonna go... This boss fight's actually quite a nasty one. I don't know how this go... Now, I don't know how this could go post-game with some of the post-game stuff, but what I'm saying is... My advice is... Well, you want to keep him roughly healed. You want most people to be pretty much just sort of defending during this. And you want him to focus a few times. It would really help you win the second phase of this fight. Because realistically, this fight will go bad fast. So, heck, if you want, near the end of this next part, you can pretty much get him to sort of... Yeah, you start to get a bit of a problem when he starts. You'll see what the problem is later. Let's just, for now, have him focus up to 3 times. Brace. However, once the thing starts charging, you want everyone to be pretty much set up. Now you want him to focus, you defend, and you, well, defend for now. Just in case he swings a hit your way, you're not going to survive. Now, this is important. Defend. Defend. White magic, cure. Now, you should just sort of... You want him to brace. And, well, Edward can defend, and Cecily can defend. And so on and so forth. Not really anybody needs to be at... Now, pretty much what's going to happen after a certain amount of time... Now, I don't know how long this is going to take, or what I should do. I'm just going to keep waiting until it happens. You're going to see it soon enough. I hope the boss doesn't actually have a trigger. You have to actually hurt him a certain amount of times. I hope not. I'm waiting for it to happen. Because realistically, it should happen soon enough. I hope. I'm gonna attack him just once. Just to see if that triggers it. I don't know. This can go badly fast. Be warned. This is more likely to go this is gonna go really badly really quickly. You're gonna see why once we get to the boss doing it. He still hasn't done it. Great. Alright. Attack! You know what? Go for a few rounds. Then you'll see. I believe you actually have to damage it a little bit before it initiates the thing. Don't have Edward do anything though. Have Cecil and you're gonna have him really swing, but it's not really gonna matter too much. What is gonna matter is what's gonna happen soon. I hope it happens soon because I'm really not wanting to wait otherwise this could actually become a problem. Gonna run out of magic before it happens. Now, Yang, I'm not gonna have him do anything because I'm gonna need his enormous focus for the next part. Yes, this is that point. Now, well, defend. Yes, this is where you must start to tighten your defenses. So, Cecil, defend. Yang can defend. You can defend. And, you defend, and, well, I'm gonna have him like this. Hide. Yes, you can actually, this is actually a very good way to keep Edward alive during this fight, if you can. I was actually surprised nobody got knocked out from that. Okay. Now, basically, I can just have him kick and everything will die. I'm surprised everyone survived that. Usually, when I play it on the DS version, everybody just dies. It literally just kills everybody. So Rose is going to level with 23 health, 6 magic, 1 strength, 1 stamina. 1 level, HP 206, 3 magic, so I think it's getting about 19, 1 strength, 1 spirit. Big bang. Yes, now, I'm not sure, it may be possible on a post-game one to try and beat that guy, but you're not going to do it on a single first one. Absolutely not, it's not possible. It's just not, you can't do it. Alright, now, once I'm gonna end this, probably after this. Simply because this is going to be quite a long ep if I keep going. So what I'm gonna do is right, from here, I'm gonna heal everybody. Now, this is important. Yang is here. As I said, he will make this trip down a lot easier. However, I can't show that because this video went really long. I don't want everybody, to have to sit through this and the episode of me having to trek down and do all the other stuff. So I'm gonna quick save it here. Yes, I'm aware. So I'll have to continue from there next time. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. This is Shapeshifting Tree.